out. Stan Karasi drills it over to Omar Gomez. Drops it off to Tuksha. Nice back heel by Karasi. And Liverich drills it. Sliding. Stopped by Steve Petcher. Karasi controls it for Liverich. Gomez. And Karasi wide. Gomez the rebound. Great save. Rebound Liverich. Cleared by Cacciatore. And Karasi heads it over to Tuksha. Tuksha. Thunderous drive. Liverich is off the mark. Tuksha gets it back. Slides it over to Gomez. Returns to Tuksha. He shoots. Blocked by the defense.
That is really a swarming defense of the Steamers. They're putting pressure on the ball, 2 and 3 of them when necessary. You can see all those shots that they're blocking.
And with 25 seconds left on the penalty to St. Louis, is a break of the action with a score. Steamers 6, Arrows 2.
This bud's for the people who make the tough jobs all part of a day's work.
This bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do.
This bud's for you.
Penalty has just expired on Ty Keogh, and the Steamers are receiving another standing ovation. This crowd of 18,180, a new playoff record, which breaks the real old one of 2 days.
I think those extra 20 people are the friends you met last night at the restaurant we ate.
Yes, sir. Friday night they had 18,160. Tonight 18,180. St. Louis up 6-2 with 4:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. And St. Louis back at full strength.
And now it's the turn of St. Louis Steamers to have the man advantage. As Paul kicks in, I believe the call is tripping. We'll go into the penalty box. And this is really 4:25 remaining. 2 minutes will bring it down to 2:25. New York has got Steve Zungel and Karasi up there. Karasi, better than anyone, can read the game of soccer. It was a perfect ball that he intercepted when the score was 6-6 Friday night. Stole it, dribbled it right to the field, dished it off to Kitson for the 7th go-ahead goal. So never can say no, but this is a great opportunity. The Steamers are in the driver's seat.
Kyle Rose, I don't know how he got that shot off. Nearly a careless play by the Arrows. Here's Karasi. Can't get to it. Maxwell whistles things down. Karasi might have been held. Clavillo. He's tripped up by Villanova. Now the call is made. The tripping foul against St. Louis. You know, newcomers to this game might think we're crazy. We keep saying it's not over. But it really isn't.
Oh, just like you said, the newcomers, anybody who's watched this game, there was a little bit of a push that went unnoticed by the referee.
Look at Rose work his way along the boards, face to face with Jungle. They point fingers at each other. The emotions continue.
Kyle Rose is not the one to be intimidated, but he's going off walking.
This is going to be the 12th penalty of the night.
There we see the holding. There was a push before. I mentioned I went unnoticed. You see his holding, kicking. Finally, the referee says, that's enough. No more shin kicking. Go sit down.
Well, that'll even things up again. 4 against 4. Clavijo hit the post. Cleared by Ebert. Strenicer keeps it alive for Karasi. Strenicer has a shot. It's off the mark. And Bellinger rescues it. Again, Strenicer keeps it alive. And he is pushed down. Just a foul. Tony Glavin.
Tony Glavin, you mentioned this from Scotland, and so is the referee. And you know, people from Scotland sometimes speak with an accent that only they can understand. So I'm sure that Tony Glavin has to be wary of what he says.
Strenicer. Ooh, almost a beautiful give and go with Karasi and Strenicer. 3:08 remaining, 6-2 Steamers.
I tell you, the public back home in New York had better plans to get their tickets for Wednesday, because that's what it seems. The 26th of May is when this tournament will finally be decided.
Steve Jungle is down again, prompting the roar from this SRO crowd. Don Ebert. And again a whistle. Bill Maxwell has to step between Ebert and Karasi. Ebert just staring Karasi down. Maxwell holds up a card, and Karasi and Maxwell going at it. One of the doors swinging open, the St. Louis door, Ebert going out, and so is Karasi.
I think we better start calling it the sin bin. There's been so many people in there, all those sinners that have been fouling tonight. That's been a full house.
14 penalties.
14 in one game. But you know, some of them were just emotional kind of fouls, intensity kind of fouls.
One of the fans interfering with Stan Karasi in the penalty box. And you heard somebody say they need security. You can listen in.
Hey, you got them mind them now.
Paul Kitson standing, talking to the security guard of the penalty box, and the security guard looks to be trying to calm Kitson down. Kitson upset over the fan reaction, and I don't blame him.
You got all that clear, person. You got all that.
Well, you know, the fans are right there. They can lean over and touch the players, and that's what the problem is sometimes.
You know, we discussed during the Open that there were about 1,000 fans outside the Checkerdome to greet the Steamers after they lost in overtime on Friday. Can you imagine what a mob scene is going to be tonight?
We've got to find a different way of getting out.
I tell you what, though, they recognize you, it's going to be all over. It's like Burt Reynolds. We'll have to get you protection. 2:28 to go in the fourth. Arrows down by 4. Here's Steve Jungle. Kitson's out of the box. Jungle shoots wide. In comes Strenicer. Clavijo might have a shot. He hit the crossbar. And he scores! That cuts the deficit in half. It's 6-3 with 2:15 to go. It is not over yet. We keep saying that, but it's true.
Well, you know, New York has hit the goalpost at least, or the woodwork at least 5 times tonight. And the attitude is try until you succeed. There it is. Ball comes down, cleared, shoots high again, hits the underside this time. A matter of inches. This time it goes in. Here's Fernando's shot, the first one. Hits the underside, the corner of the bar. Comes back to him, hits it again. Almost the same spot, just a little bit lower. And the score is now 6-3.
Clavijo's second playoff goal at 12:45 of the fourth. It's still 4 against 4 on the field. Cacciatore marked by Rajovac. A whistle by Maxwell. Rajovac is the culprit. It'll be error St. Louis ball. Under 2 minutes. Remedic The slide by Zlatar. He rolls it out to Chile, and the Arrows have to work fast. Ryzhevak. He's got Jungle on the left. Here's a great tackle by Cacciatore. Over to Lane. He shoots. Save. And look out, Petcher and Popovich exchanging words. Strinicer shoves Petcher right in front of the Arrows bench, and now Popovich and Maxwell go at it. And one of the Arrows throwing something at one of the St. Louis Steamers. It's Petcher who's down. And things really getting out of whack now.
A water bottle came flying out of the Arrows bench. I'm not sure that it hit Petcher. Perhaps it grazed his head. But he is down, holding his right temple.
Look out now, Nick. Petcher gets up.
I don't think it hit him. The way Stevie got up.
Petcher is livid. He wants to get at Popovich, and the feeling is mutual for the Arrows coach.
Yeah, let's see if we get a play what's going on here. There we see a bottle, yes.
Hit him in the
Stevie
head.
right in the head. Down he goes for the count.
Now that I have never seen. Steve Petcher goes down for the 8 count after being hammered to the head by a water bottle thrown by one of the Arrows on the bench.
I tell you, Steve, if I could give another editorial at this time, this really does not belong in the game, and I hate to see this. This is what gives the soccer its bad reputation, its bad name, the negativity of it. You know, the intensity of competition is perfect and great and belongs in sports. All of this other stuff certainly does not. I think the quicker the players and everyone else stops it, I think the better for the game. Now, I know that it's hard to contain, and certainly sometimes you feel that things don't go your way, but it entices the crowd. It gives a bad image, and one of the things I dislike about hockey is the brawling that goes on, and I never want to see the same kind of an attitude or behavior appear in soccer. Well, it needs to be emphasized the beauty of the game rather than the brutality of the game.
So we experience another delay. It's been a long, hot night in St. Louis. This one will be remembered for a long, long time. Game 4 between the Arrows and the Steamers. Popovich continues to fume. And Bill Maxwell looking to get the attention of both benches right now. Petcher points his finger at the Arrows bench. Get the feeling they don't like each other.
At least for the moment. The referee is going to have another conference with the two captains, Petcher and Zungul. I'm not sure.
Look at that. Petcher with his arm, with his hand on Jungle's shoulder. Can you read lips, Nick?
I don't think you wish to repeat it.
It's a family show. All right, Petcher is heading off once again. Listen to the crowd.
And I'm sure that there will be a bench penalty on New York.
Against Popovich.
Please announce it.
And Billy Gazonis will serve it.
Poor Billy, the culprit. It's nothing personal, Bill. Someone's got to do it.
So Billy takes that long walk across the field into the lonely penalty box, which really isn't so lonely this night.
Well, Stan Karasi's in there for another 52 seconds. Donnie Ebert is on the other one. 4:52 seconds or longer, Steve Petcher.
Mick
could get a game of bridge going.
He didn't throw it.
That's Maxwell talking.
We don't know who threw it.
You heard what he said? We don't know who threw the water bottle. And you get the feeling nobody will admit to it. I didn't see because there was too much of a scramble downstairs. It kind of came out of the blue.
I think it came out of the white.
Can't get one by you, Nick. All right, we're back. Sheila in front to Kitson. He hit the crossbar. How many times is that going to happen tonight? And Ilieski clears it. 1:10 to go. 6-3 Steamers. 4 against 4. Oh, and Sheila scored with a left footer, and it's 6-4. Steamers by 2. What else can happen tonight?
I hate to think about it. Renato Chila, one of the unsung heroes, an original arrow comes down. A good move to his left. Gets the space watch, tucks it away with his left foot to the far post. Just shoots over Slobo's extended leg. Renato Chila. 4-6, 63 ticks of the clock left.
Chila gets his first playoff goal. The Arrows trailing by 2 after trailing by 4. And earlier by 5. It was 5-0 and 6-2. 1:03 to go. You see the time in the lower right-hand corner. And we await further action. Now Maxwell having words with Kitson. They give the assist to Juan Carlos Mejia. Renato Chila gets the goal at 13:57. All right, play back in with exactly 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. The Arrows down by a pair. 3 against 3 on the field. Here's Jungle. 48 seconds to go. Kitson. Moving in on Bellinger. Kitson. And Bellinger with a good tackle. Big play right there. 37 seconds on the clock. Toth all the way at midfield. Kitson racing after it. Rescued by Pitt. 30 seconds to go. Now Karasi and Ebert come out of the penalty box. 4-on-4. 20 seconds remaining. Arrows down by 2, 6-4. You'll hear the countdown, 10 seconds. And that is it. We're going to a 5th and deciding game in New York on Wednesday night. The championship series of the Major Indoor Soccer League is all tied up. And Don Popovich wants no part of Al Trost and the St. Louis Steamers as he just walks off the field. The fans pelting Popovich and the Arrows with debris, with oranges and programs. Anything you can think of, they are firing down on the field. A very ugly affair here tonight at the Checkerdome. Things turning sour between the New York Arrows and the St. Louis Steamers. Meanwhile, the Steamers celebrate the fact that they have tied up the series.